Greetings and welcome to episode 73. In today's episode, we're going to be tackling food again. And this time, we're going to make a proper kitchen. So, as you all know, it's going to be cooking with Blockheads today. So, let's just jump right in. So as we begin today, we're going to be taking this new area I've created. We're going to be using it to make a cooking with Blockheads slash reborn storage section. So what I want to do is we're going to be putting drawers over here that are going to feed into the cabinet system that I want to put in here. And then I built this area back here so we can constantly get milk from a cow. So we'll put a cow back here. I think this will be a nice little area. And then I'll introduce you guys to the cow that we're going to be putting in there. She's a special one. She's a special one. So let's jump right in. Let's start building our cabinets and our materials needed for cooking with Blockheads. So let's look up the recipes here so we never seem to forget. We should have plenty of terracotta. I mean, we have 2.1 thousand. So it should be plenty. So let's start. We're also going to devise a way to make sure our oven's set up properly and that our fridge is done correctly and that all our tools are in place. We're going to do what we can here to make as many recipes as possible for us. But really, all we're going to be making is the biscuits and gravy and the southern style breakfast most likely. But we'll see. You never know what can come up as we do this. So let's make our first section here we need to cook a book. So let's grab a book. Only need one. For now anyway, we only need one. And let's go drop it in our furnace here. It'll cook it up before we can even get back to the system. So then, we gotta make this next one. And we should have... Oh! We don't have any crafting tables. And we don't have the blueprint for them. So let's throw the blueprint in the system real quick. So let's go look up some planks here. There we go. We'll go like so. We'll go throw that in the system. There we go. Now let's make some of those. There we go. We need 2 of them to get us started. So now we have them. Now we'll make our cooking table. Oh, first we need to make the Cooking for Blockheads book 2. And then we'll make our table. Like so. So the main thing about this is you're going to need terracotta. It's going to be one of the main ingredients for cooking with Blockheads. Now, let's make the oven. We need the furnace. And then we don't have any glass. I can't remember if it requires a specific stained glass. Yes, it required black stained glass. I'm not sure if we kept any of the old black stained glass from last time we did it. But we can check real quick. And if we don't have it, we can always just make it. So, let's look it up. So we have regular glass here. We have just a smidgen of it. And then we need an ink sac. Like so. Luckily, we had some squids provide us with exactly what we needed. So there we go. Now we should easily be able to make the oven. Now we're going to need at least 2 corners. So let's make 2 of those. And then the rest, well, we'll make the refrigerator. That one would be a good one to make too, wouldn't it? So let's see here. We need to make that iron door. So we're going to need some iron ingots. We're going to make 2 of these doors. Well, it looks like we're going to get 3 of them. So that's fine. Okay, so we want 2 refrigerators. Because our refrigerator is going to have 2. Or our kitchen is going to have 2 refrigerators. Then we're going to need to make a sink, which is going to be next on our list. But for that, we're going to need a bucket of water. I know we have the recipe for it. Or I thought we did. I I thought we made the recipe for that. Let's double check here. Because we got our water one here. We did not. So, let's do it. It's going to be one of those recipes that we're going to need. So now we need to be able to get access to some water. Where did I put that water, right? Well, we can go upstairs and grab some water. We have a bucket on us right now. So, let's go grab some water. Why we went through a long way, I don't know. But it's okay. We'll grab some water. And we'll have this done in no time. Okay, we got our bucket of water here. Now let's head back in. Whoa, a little too fast there. But it's okay. So, we got our bucket of water here. Oh, we're going to make the recipe first. That's right. I totally forgot about that. So, it's going to be a process for the sink, for the bucket of water. Bam. Totally forgot we were going to make that. Oh, well. At least we got now a bucket of water. So, let's throw it in there. And then let's make our area pretty again. Oh, this one was a special block, which I'll explain at some point here. Whoa, why can't I just put it right back in place? That's odd. Okay, hold on. There we go. Oh, if I hold shift, it'll put it in the odd places. Got it. Well, we got that fixed now. So, let's head back to our system. Now we have that. Throw that in there. And we now have our sink. So we have our sink, oven, cooking table, and refrigerator. 4 points that are very necessary for what we want, but the main ingredient is going to be the kitchen counter. We're going to need quite a few of them. So we're going to start with 12 and see how that works out. Let's move this out of the way, and we're going to try to put our main components down first. And then we'll put on down our sub-components. The corners are going to be our main concern here first. Now, I want the kitchen sink to be right in the middle. Right here. To stand in front of our beautiful window so we can see out. And then we're going to need our crafting table. And then some counters. So, the ovens, or the oven, I should say, we're going to put over here somewhere. Let's say a good spot would probably be right about there. And on the opposite side of that, we are going to put the refrigerator. No, we'll put the refrigerator at the end. So we'll put our crafting, or our cooking table right there, which is basically our crafting station. And then our refrigerator right there. What do you guys think? Does that look good? I think that looks great. Now let's put down our counters. Now, the nice thing about all this, right, is with the tiling I used on the floor, which is this special kitchen floor tiling, it actually connects all of these inventory. So one of the beautiful things about cooking for Blockheads is when I put something in this drawer, or in this drawer, or in this counter, it all connects to what we can make here. It's pretty awesome. So what I want to do here is I'm going to want to connect all this together. Not only here, but with our storage system. So that we can have items stored in here that pump into here. So I can have one cabinet set aside just for wheat, one cabinet set aside for carrots, one cabinet set aside for this, one cabinet set aside for that. So we can have all of our ingredients stored that we're going to need. And we have our refrigerator, mostly for aesthetic purposes, but it looks really, really good. So, what do you guys think of the kitchen? Let's go grab our tools that we need for our kitchen, our utensils. Yes, we're going to be poaching them from up here, but that's to be expected. We're going to put them all back when we're done. So we're going to take these two first. We're going to set them downstairs. Because the other ones will just set right on the stove perfectly. So, what I'll do here is we're going to take this one, and we're going to put the pot and the ceramic dish there. And the knife we're going to put over here next to the fridge. Or no, not next to the fridge, next to the stove. With our cutting board. Very, very nice. Now let's go grab the other 4. So we're going to take these right off the stove here. Just like so. We'll put them down on the stove downstairs. It'll be nice. Oh yeah, I can just drop them on there. Like so. Very nice. Okay, so now that we got all of our main things added to our kitchen here, we need to think about what's going to go in each component. What does it take to make the recipes we need? Well, milk is one of them. Milk is definitely one of them. We're going to need a place for our salt here. We're going to need to make a ton of salt at some point. So we really don't have a lot of cabinet space up here in this one. So that's why it is kind of important for us to do what we do downstairs. So we're going to have one set aside for water. We're going to have one set aside for salt. Whoops. Wrong direction. There we go. So I'm pretty much going to start over here and put the salt in here. So what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to make a lot of salt. Salt is free for us because we have buckets of water and we have the pot. The water supplied from our sink. So it's pretty nice. See? Sparkle, sparkle. Okay, so let's make a ton of salt here. Because not only are we going to store the salt in here, right? Where we want to put it. We're going to pump salt into this as well. So my thought process here is I built a false wall for this stuff. Because why not, right? And then what I wanted to do is take our drawers and whatnot. And I haven't decided if I think I'm gonna just do these ones. The basic drawers. And we need a piece of trim, which is gonna be nice. And of course we're gonna need our keys. To lock it anyway. At least initially. And we'll put upgrades in a moment. But we'll get to that. But here's the concept that we're trying to go with here. So we're going to put the drawer down, like so. One of the drawers will have salt, like this. There you go. And then we'll lock it. Oh my goodness, I just keep right on sneezing. Okay, so we're going to put down some more drawers here for our basic components here. And we'll lock these guys too. Okay, so now the interesting thing about this is, right, we're gonna have these built into here, and this one here may not be a normal drawer, and that's fine. We want to put a piece of trim in, and then we're going to connect it to the regular system. So not only do we have access to what I'm carrying and or what's in here, we're going to have access to the whole system. So I'll be able to make anything that we need that can come from the system. Because why not have the system help supply us, right? Because that would be the best thing. So that's the end goal right there. So we won't be putting this piece of trim on just yet. Because we're going to need to pipe off of this. So let's move our light source here. There we go. So the thought is to take this here, and we're going to pull out our impulse ducts. We're going to pull out servos, and we're going to pull out filters here. But we're only going to need basic filters, so let's go make some basic filters real quick. And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So let's take some more of those, and we should be good. There won't be any power requirements for this setup. We'll move these out of the way a little bit. Let's go grab them. Okay, servos. So what we're going to do here is we're going to make sure I get plenty of them. They're not servos. My bad. These are filters. Because we're going to want to filter the item that goes into each of these blocks. We're going to want to filter it. So we're going to dive into this wall now. So we're going to carve out a little bit here too, just so we can see everything. So we're going to go for this first one here, which has the salt in it, right? So with that, you notice we have the floor tiles in place, which is good. We're not going to interrupt that. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to add a pipe here. And on that pipe, we're going to put a filter. And now we're going to tell the system here that it's going to give us, it's only going to whitelist salt. So now we're going to dig down underneath our floor, all the way over to our other spot. As you can see, we'll eventually pop out. Oh, whoops, we went a little too far, didn't we? We need to put down some blocks here. And a light source. Let's grab that, put that back in place. We'll get up out of here real quick. And we'll see where we came out at. So we were supposed to come out somewhere around here. But clearly we didn't chop the right stone, I think. We're close though, we're close. But the goal is to come out somewhere over here. So like this. So let's see where they intersect here. There we go. Oh, almost perfect. That's what I'm talking about. Almost perfect. So what we're going to do here is we're literally going to pull out of all this and connect a single pipe over. So let's draw it down and in place. Okay, we got that, right? So we'll break it up, connect the pipes. Now off of the back here where it's going to come up, we're going to bring it up like so, but we're going to disconnect it from the one. Like that, and now we're going to put a servo off of this so that it keeps that area over there supplied. Like so. So now let's go check on it. You notice we did take out that one piece of salt that I'm carrying in my inventory. And now you'll notice it's clear full of salt. So if I pull this out and use this as a part of its recipe, it would refill it instantly. Pretty snazzy. So that's the goal we're working towards, is to have each of these with their own ingredient fed from our wall over here and kept full through our system, which is exactly what we want. Because by doing this, we're not only keeping our system clean, but we're allowing ourselves to have all the ingredients we're going to need to make everything we want for our Southern style breakfast and or our biscuits and gravy that we love so much. So what I plan to do is I'm going to finish this out, adding these in and continuing out, and we're going to do that on the next episode. So with that, we're going to call this episode to a close. Thank you guys again for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.